Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best high-performance laptops.
Starting at number 5.
Asus ROG Zephyrus. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is one of the best gaming laptops on the market for most people because it's powerful, easy to carry and offers best-in-class battery life for a gaming laptop. The newer models offer a better, brighter screen than earlier models, with good speakers and an AMD CPU/GPU combo that delivers solid gaming performance. This model also has a webcam built into the top bezel of the display, a convenience for video calls that earlier models lacked. However, the Zephyrus G14 can't always deliver better performance than similarly priced gaming laptops, and the webcam isn't very good. Still, you'd have a hard time finding a better gaming laptop that can also double as a work or school laptop for this price. Design: the Zephyrus G14 measures 12.28 by 8.94 by 0.77 inches, weighs 3.79 pounds, and looks good in Asus bright moonlight white color scheme. The rounded corners and tapered edges balance out the sharp diagonal vents scattered across the chassis, and the optional and eye-catching anime matrix mini LED display on the back of the lid is a $600 cosmetic upgrade that will definitely turn heads. Display: the 14-inch WQXG 2560 by 1600 pixels display on the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2022 looks great, and with its 16:10 aspect ratio, I had no trouble juggling a lot of open windows on the desktop. The 120Hz refresh rate, 3 milliseconds response time and support for Dolby Vision HDR ensure the display is well suited to making games and movies look their best.
Coming at number 4.
Lenovo Duet 3. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet 3 is a cheap, performant Chrome tablet with a great screen and a packed-in keyboard that makes it a surprisingly versatile 2-in-1. The fact that the Duet 3 doubles as both a tablet and a laptop gives it remarkable versatility for the price. But you should know that detachable keyboards are not as comfortable to type on as a traditional clamshell laptop keyboard. So if you plan to do a lot of writing on your Chromebook, you might be happier with another of the best Chromebooks on the market. But if you like the idea of a Chrome tablet that you can type on when you want to knock out an email or a social post, the Duet 3 delivers great value in a slim package. Design: the Duet 3 sports a luminous 11-inch 2K 2000 by 1200 pixels screen housed in a black aluminum chassis that, at 10.16 by 6.48 by 0.31 inches and just 1.14 pounds, isn't hard to hold. Sure, the Duet 3 isn't quite as thin or light as pricier tablets like the base iPad 2021, 0.29 inches, 1.09 pounds, but it's awful close and feels plenty light enough to carry around the house all day. Display: the Duet 3's 11-inch 2K display on the Duet 3 gets nice and bright, with good color accuracy. It's plenty responsive too, which you want in a touchscreen. It gets a bit reflective in direct sunlight, but remains plenty usable for most applications.
At number 3.
Dell XPS 15. The Dell XPS 15 hits a sweet spot between portability, price and performance in a Windows laptop. The 15-inch display lands almost right in the middle of the usual 13-inch to 18-inch screens we see on laptops. And while it's not as light as some ultra-portables or as powerful as some gaming laptops, the XPS 15 is an excellent all-purpose Windows notebook that can be equipped with some pretty powerful components, if you're willing to pay for a top-tier model. Though it does get pricey if you want the best model, the OLED display upgrade is especially worth getting if you can afford it, since it makes everything you do on the laptop look nicer. The XPS 15's great design and versatility make it one of the best Windows laptops you can buy. Design: at 13.6 by 9.1 by 0.73 inches and roughly 4.2 pounds heavy, the Dell XPS 15 is pretty portable but still a bit heavier than laptops which prioritize thin and light designs. You can throw it in your backpack and carry it through a day of school or work, but you'll feel it in your shoulders by the end. Display: the 15.6-inch display on the XPS 15 looks great and almost appears to hover into the air thanks to the thin bezels of its Infinity Edge display. The big, beautiful screen is great for getting work done or watching movies, especially if you pay for the 3.5K OLED display upgrade.
Number 2 of my list.
Asus Zenbook 13. The Asus Zenbook 13 OLED remains one of the best values in Windows laptops despite its age, delivering good performance, great battery life and a beautiful OLED screen for under $1,000. Of course, you have to make some trade-offs along the way. The keyboard is unsatisfying, there's no headphone jack and the webcam sucks. But if you can live with those compromises, you get a lot of laptop for not a lot of money with the Asus Zenbook 13 OLED. Of course, that's assuming you can find one. We've kept this laptop on this list for years because it's such a great deal, but it's been superseded by newer, more expensive models that deliver less value, like the Asus Zenbook S13 OLED. Design. The Asus Zenbook 13 OLED looks good on a desk and is easy to carry, measuring 11.98 by 7.99 by 0.55 inches and weighing just over 2.5 pounds. There's a spun metal finish sporting an offset Asus logo on the lid, and inside you'll find subdued black plastic hues. Along the sides of this slim ultra-portable you'll find a decent port array, including USB-C and USB-A ports, a microSD card reader and an HDMI out. The lack of a headphone jack hurts, but the laptop comes with a USB-C adapter if you want to plug some in. Display. One of the biggest selling points of this laptop is its 13.3-inch 1080p OLED display, which looks lovely and vibrant in person. OLED displays often appear to display brighter brights, darker blacks and deeper contrasts between light and shadow than traditional IPS panels, and it's rare to get one this good on a laptop that costs under $1,000.
And number 1.
Apple MacBook Air. The MacBook Air M3 is an excellent all-rounder that feels truly worthy of the Air name. Though it's virtually indistinguishable from the excellent MacBook Air 13-inch M2 that previously topped this list, the M3 variant is hard to dismiss. The MacBook Air M3, from $1,099, is a breath of fresh you-know-what, and that's because Apple paired that speedy M3 chip with the same ultra-portable design of its predecessor. It's a potent blend of performance and portability, one we recommend as one of the best laptops for getting work done on the go for most folks. Design. The MacBook Air M3 is so thin it could easily be mistaken for an iPad when closed, especially if the Apple logo is facing out. That's how slim this notebook is. Measuring just 0.44 inches thick with the lid open, an everyday Bic pen looks chunky next to this machine. Don't expect to get much in the way of ports, however. As before, you get just a pair of Thunderbolt 4/USB 4 ports along the left edge, alongside a MagSafe power adapter. At least you also get a headphone jack. Display. The 13.6-inch display offers a 2560x 1664 pixel resolution and gets nice and bright in person, so it's a pleasant place to watch videos, write emails, edit photos and whatever else you want to do.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.